Hi, my name is Eric Wilson, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next 6 to 7 minutes, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2017 Nissan Murano so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front left tire, almost 100% tread on aggressive snow tires, so definitely not going to get stuck in the winter with those babies. Now, coming behind the front left tire, I want to point out this is the lower control arm, critical, because it's one of the two things that hold the wheel to the chassis, so that is tight. Brakes, you've got about 25,000 K, nice clean rotors, okay, no scratches, that's great. So you got lots of brakes on the front so far. Now this is the most important part of the whole car. This is the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering. It's called the outer left tie rod, and it is tight. So this is your sway bar link connected from here up to there. That controls the sway of the car when it goes around the corner, part of the suspension. This outer CV boot, this rubber boot here, full of grease, and if it was ripped, you'd see grease all over the place, but important, it's not, and it lubricates the axle. This is the inner CV boot, and again, see for yourself, good and dry. Now, more importantly, look behind there. You see how dry it is in there, just like a desert? That's a good thing, because that's a leak point. If it was going to leak, it would leak right there, because that's the drive shaft that comes out of the tranny. And nobody wants oil in their driveway, and that's not going to happen. Now, this puppy right here, nothing wrong with it. The good news, nothing wrong. Bad news, people are stealing it. They're reaching under the car, going cut, and you've got yourself about a $1,500 repair. It's called catalytic theft protection. But the good news, if you buy the car, I'm going to put a catalytic theft protection system on it, and it's going to turn people away from stealing your cat, save you a lot of money, a lot of grief, and that costs you nothing, my friend. Just get a hold of me and I will install that for you if you buy the car. Coming across to the right front tire, again about 80 to 90% on aggressive snow tires. The 25,000 K on your brakes. Lower right ball joint is tight. The right outer CV boot, good and dry. The inner CV boot, good and dry. Behind it, now I'll just give you a shot right up here. Okay, a little harder to see here. Okay, yeah, no, this is basically the area. If it was going to leak, you'd see oil all around here. This is the bottom of the transmission, bottom of the tranny pan, bottom of the motor. Again, good and dry. This is what you want, bone dry, no leaks. So the sway bar link connected from here, right sway bar link connected from there up to there, doing its job. The see, am I missing anything here? No. So far so good, right and left front. Okay, the right rear tire, again, practically brand new treads, if not brand new treads, because those could be even brand new tires. They're just kind of dirty. But the coming behind the front, the right rear suspension, again, this is your spring suspension, intact and no cracks, no breaks. Your outer CV boot, good and dry. Your inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, leak point right here. If it was going to leak, it would leak right there. See for yourself, good and dry. No leaks from that. The right rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact. Now this tube right there is full of oil. If it was leaking, you'd see it dripping all the way down. That's your rear shock suspension, and it is good and dry. So no concerns. Oh, brakes. You got on your rear brakes, you've got, oh yeah, about 25,000, about same as the front, about 25,000 K, and you see your shocks, see your rotors, good and clean. So so far so good. Now your exhaust is clean and intact. A little bit of surface rust, but that's normal on every exhaust system that I see. So no concerns with that. Coming across to the right rear tire, you've got, again, almost 100% tread on aggressive snow tires. This is your outer CV boot, good and dry. Your inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, dry. This is where it leaks. If it's going to leak, it's going to leak right there. And just like the whole diff here is good and dry. Another leak point would be right here where the drive shaft comes into the diff, good and dry. The shock, okay, your sway bar connector from there to there. Your shock, again, a little harder to see, but good and dry. So right rear end left, no issues so far. Okay, with motor running, you've got 1, 2, 3, 123, 462, very low K. Okay, no check engine lights that I can see other than a tire light, and that little light's on because the low tire light is on. So there's no check-in trouble lights that I can see. No cracks in your windshield. Dash looking pretty smart. And now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. All right. Okay, shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very clean. Now I'm just going to show you a trick here. This is the oil cap here, okay? And all you ever do, if the first thing you look under, when you're going to look for a used car, first thing you do before you do anything is pull the oil cap, look underneath. If there's any kind of white goo, walk away, because that would indicate a combination of oil and antifreeze, which would be an internal leak in the motor, and big problem. So this is clean as you can see, and I'm not surprised, low kilometers. And but just so your information, so I am not seeing or hearing anything of any concern on this motor, either mechanical wise, suspension wise, brake wise, or leak wise. So anyway, hopefully this helped you make an informed decision. Now, again, remember, if you buy the vehicle, bring it to me. Catalytic theft protection is free, and I'm going to put a 10% fuel-saving device in there, no cost. Been doing it for 20 years. These things just never stop working, and it's always the same, 10% fuel savings. So that's what you can look forward to if you buy the vehicle. Now, if this is not what you want, by all means, let me know, because I am prepared to do this video inspection on any vehicle you want, because you can simply need to buy safe with Eric. Have a good one. Let me know. Bye-bye.